remember the first time we came here? We even brought up, and when we told her that Rex Lapis had been assassinated, she immediately threatened to squash Liyue Harbor. We probably don't need to bring any offerings now that we've gotten to know her pretty well. Huh? Traveler? Did something catch your eye? Whoa. What a pretty lady. Is she also here to visit Cloud Retainer? Yeah, you're right. All it takes is one look and you can tell she's someone's... Okay, but if we're both friends of Cloud Retainer, then we're basically friends by association. Helping you make more connections is a part of Paimon's job as you...
You two... What is this tomfoolery? Has the shift in form so clouded...
Wait, you're... Huh? You're the illuminated...
Oh, donning human form is scarcely any test of one's...
So, you...
Well, one has made plans to pay a visit to...
You? Worrying about keeping a low profile? You're the one who likes to pop up out of nowhere all over the place. Hey, didn't we agree not to bring that up unless she asked?
Oh, so you have taken care... One has never found oneself lacking in basic comforts. On the contrary, it is the...
That kinda makes Paimon feel a little guilty for trying to keep them for herself. Ah, right. So by disciples, you must mean Ganyu and Shenhe.
One planned to extend the invitation even if you had not raised the matter. However, one would first inquire as to the...
Yeah, we just found ourselves missing you and wanted to see how you were doing. We were hoping you'd tell us one of your...
If there are no urgent matters at hand, then let us make haste for Liyue Harbor.
Sounds great! Then let...
Ganyu has been quite busy with work as of late. One can count on one talon the number of times she returns to Mount Outsong each year. Shenhe has also secured employment recently. In her correspondence with me, she wrote that she shall have no need to return for the foreseeable future. Did they think one was so easily mollified? One shall investigate everything with one's own eyes and decide for oneself if their living conditions are satisfactory.
We're almost at Weihai Pavilion! Hey, do you think Ganyu... Guess we have no idea if Shenhe and Ganyu have ever seen her in this form before. Wait, where did she go? Why are you just standing there, Cloud Retainer?
Quietly now. One shall stay here.
But what?
If one were to proudly proclaim one's presence, Ganyu would surely profess herself otherwise. One does not wish to trouble her. Conversing vicariously via you two shall suffice.
Fair enough. Makes sense.
Cloud Retainer?
Oh,
Oh. But...
Is that lady someone you know? She is indeed. I'm sorry, Huixin, but...
Oh, not to worry, Miss Gun.
Thank you, Huixin.
It's been a while, Ganyu.
Greetings. What brings you here today? And Cloud Retainer, too. It's been quite some time since I...
you are quite mistaken. One is not acquainted...
Huh?
Seems she's not buying it.
That was... but a simple test. One did not expect you to be able to recognize one so easily.
But recognizing you is...
One was simply passing by while attending.
Wait, Paimon wasn't aware of any important... Cloud Retainer's right! We've still got something.
Oh, is that so?
One simply desired to see you and had no intention of interrupting your...
I understand.
While one acknowledges the amount of work that you have to deal with every day, one must also remind you to rest. It still makes one nostalgic to see you as you are now. Respect.
Cloud Retainer!
If you insist.
Wow, you've been to so many new places since the... Also, forgive me for my presumptuousness, Cloud Retainer.
A human name? Huh.
You really think so?
You presume to know the extent of one's illustrious achievements. One would hardly think such a thing to be possible.
Can you?
I assume that's a reference to the full record of Pristine Pavilion. An adeptus of years past would rise with the clouds and rest with the moon. They were enlightened and wise, free...
Oh, that sounds super cool! Paimon feels like...
Actually, those lines were originally...
Huh? Wait, so you're really that powerful?
And what of it? Did you truly take one to be nothing more than a bird of bigger than average size?
To be fair, Cloud Retainer rarely speaks of her past It is said that once, a long, long time ago, there was a severe drought in Liyue. Left with no choice, although I did not live through such tragedy, on top of the drought, a noxious gas also The books had this to say. Upon arrival, the Adeptus borrowed the wind to retain the clouds. Immediately,
Wow. That's incredible.
Mortal records add embellishments to dramatize past events.
Even so, you stopped an entire drought. Oh, Paimon suddenly has a lot more respect for you.
How laughable. A name is but a simple label we...
That's a relief.
Well, that is quite enough ancient history for now. Ganyu, have you had word from Shenhe? One has heard that she procured a job. Moreover, does she find herself overly inundated with work?
There is no cause for concern, Cloud Retainer. Wanmin Restaurant's business has been booming recently. So, with Chef Mao being swamped with customers...
I see. Most excellent indeed. Now...
But
Can that wait until after?
You may return to your work, Ganyu. One shall see to this matter.
Of course, Cloud Retainer. Please take care. Traveler, Pipe...
See you around, Gun. Paimon was pretty quick on the uptake there, don't you think? As soon as you mentioned important business to attend to, Paimon realized that you were just looking to cut the conversation short and not take too much of Ganyu's time. Is Paimon right?
No, in fact, it was not an excuse. One is indeed visiting Liyue Harbor for an important purpose.
Wait, for real?
The moment is not yet upon us. Still, the truth will be revealed to you in time.
She really seems to be playing up the whole mysterious Adeptus thing right now. Is it because we just heard that cool story about her powers?
You get what I'm saying? Yeah, how can I not? Not even fine food is enough to distract from a...
Oh, I'm far more interested in getting...
You do it!
No. I think...
What can I get for you today?
Greetings, miss. I was just wondering if you...
What would you like to order?
2 servings of mora meat to go.
Shenhe!
Welcome. It's been a while.
Don't welcome us as guests and greet us as old friends in the same...
Mm-hmm. Oh, and this is?
This is...
Master?
Huh?
One does not recall ever revealing this form to you before.
I've trained and lived with Master for more than 10 years. Is something the matter?
Hardly. One simply learned of your
And check out the great food...
Indeed. It's almost lunchtime.
Well, If it isn't the Traveler, the lunch rush isn't in yet, Shen. Go ahead, sit down and...
Thank you, Chef.
It is just still. The work here entails dealing with quite a varied group of people. Has this been difficult for you, Shenhe?
It's been manageable so far.
Seems like you've been making progress.
First, I tried to talk sense into them.
Oh, a sensible plan.
And you, Master?
Simply marvelous. Though
I see. I have missed Master quite a bit too. Even though work has been busy.
Oh, you did.
Whoa.
By the way, Master, since...
Indeed. She is similar.
Ganyu told us the story of Cloud Retainer's name.
I see. In that...
Oh?
Is that a problem, Master?
No, not a problem. One was simply caught off guard. But no matter. Please, proceed. One is most curious to see how much of one's own conversational prowess you possess.
Master once participated in a race against Mooncarver. After Mooncarver lost, he insisted that in response, Master agreed to forego flying in return for being able to use one of her devices in the race.
Huh.
It was a mechanical vehicle made out of iron. What was it called again?
Oh, you refer to the bicyclical Thunder Flashmobile. One spent 49 days conceptual. Oh, it boggles the mind why Mooncarver ever supposed he might best me. Alas, the one flaw of my mechanism lay in its weakness against mountainous terrain. One was thwarted mere seconds from victory, when it was thrown off course and failed to make it across the...
Master, that was the end of that story.
Is that so? With you gone.
Have you been lonely, Master?
Lonely? At one's age, entire human generation is a most foreign sentiment. What is the reason for that look upon your face?
It's nothing. It's just... Well, Paimon gained a lot of respect for you. I was just a little bit confused.
To me, they are both, Master.
One finds oneself This is not to say that your words paint an inaccurate picture. One has always lived by a single ideal.
She got like... what?
Do you have any empty tables?
Hey there, could we get another fish stick?
I'm hearing more guests come in. I should get back to work.
All right, good luck with the lunch. So much yummy food! Paimon's gonna feast!
One is fond of all the dishes here demonstrate no shortage of culinary skill.
Everything's so tasty! A bit too hot at times, but still...
Oh, I'm sorry.
Shall we try somewhere else, Greg? But it smells so delightful.
Well, you could always...
Okay, I'll ask... Excuse me. Would you mind letting us share a table with you?
Ah, well, Paimon doesn't mind. What about you guys?
Great! Thanks so much. My name is...
Granny?
Yep.
No, Paimon's just...
Yeah. A lot of people compliment Granny on her youthful look. Granny? Why don't you take...
Have we...
No.
Anticipated meeting, then. Please, take a seat.
What would you like to eat, Granny?
I want braised earthworms. They all...
No, not this again.
Braised earthworms? Well, that sounds weird. Right, that's what I... need any...
Help? Oh, thanks. That's nice of you to offer. Actually, her memory's been bad ever since I was little. What it's got... They died young. Oh, but it's okay. Don't feel bad. Granny loves me. Wow.
And me?
You're tough too, Granny.
Yes, and it's hardly as if I forget everything. I still remember the important things. I remember now. It was a dream. I had a dream where
Huh? That sounds super...
It was just a dream, so I've... You know, I believe I...
Wait, so you have a reoccurring dream where someone's talking to you? That sounds spooky. Oh, does that mean you're possessed?
Unlikely. Her eyes are clear.
Are you sure?
Who do you take me for? Is one not an...
You're right. Paimon almost forgot you're the expert.
Not anymore.
Yeah, this is just getting weirder and weirder. What is going on here?
As one said,
Are you sure?
Paimon's Paimon.
just Shenyun is fine.
Thank you all so much for offering to help.
Oh, we don't need any payment for this. You're welcome. But Miss Jenny, all we have to go off is that
That is elementary. Since her dreams portray her younger self, then we shall retrace the steps of her youth.
Sounds like a plan. So, Gran...
Why, of course I do. The heaven...
Okay,
Once, when I was really little, my dad told me that Granny used to be a martial art. If it's true, then maybe they wrote about it in the history books or...
a martial arts heroine? Oh, Shinto knows tons about Liyue's chivalric...
Are you leaving already?
I'll go order some food, Granny. If there's nothing on the menu...
It seems we must part ways for now. The Traveler and Paimon are bound for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, while Yuendai and Shuyu shall remain here and partake of their lunch. As for myself, I have matters to discuss with Streetward Ram.
Street word rambler?
Precisely. Let us meet...
Everyone, please, eat to your heart's content.
This food is unbelievable.
Where are you going, Granny?
Fresh milk.
Milk.
You need to drink milk before eating.
Granny, you're forgetting things again. I'm...
Wonderful. Oh, wonderful.
It's you two.
Shincho! Great!
That's not a whole lot of information. I can't pinpoint her identity from your description alone. But
Nameless hair?
that's right. The novels often speak of a great drought from 50 years ago. As the people suffered, a nameless heroine, all they knew was that she always acted alone. Later, though, she supposedly fell in love with a similarly noble. After the drought ended, the heroine and the exorcist left the public eye, and the way this nameless heroine faded from fame into obscurity later,
Thanks a lot, Shincho.
it's nothing at all. Just something I came across while reading.
Well, Paimon still thinks that's super cool.
Let me think. In the novels, the nameless heroine always, perhaps the real-life heroine who inspired the character, was also often seen near those three places. You're welcome. To be honest, I found some parts it's rare for a chivalric hero to fade into obscurity during their lifetime, even after retiring from the public eye. I've never understood why someone would go to such lengths to erase themselves from...
We'll be sure to tell you if we...
That's a deal. Perhaps.
Paimon feels like we just learned so much from Shincho. A drought, a name... Oh, right! There's a drought in this story, too!
Well, they used to be. But people have long since developed, so while droughts do happen from time to time, they are rarely regarded as true disasters. The crops withered, the streams ran dry, and the monsters in the mountains became rabid and agitated. Countless caravans were attacked.
That sounds up.
Yeah, and that's exactly why the nameless heroine was so still. As terrible as that drought was,
It was nothing compared to the truly calamitous disaster. They say that back in those days, disasters were both more severe and more common. Do you have any other questions?
We're good for now. We're just going to head back and meet up with Miss Young. Paimon hopes that Granny Yuendai will be able to remember more of her. Anyway, we'll be off now. See you some other time.
It's no problem at all. Time erases everything. But I think the magic of chivalric novels lies in the way you can